Today we're going to talk about social media marketing. And basically, when we look at social media marketing, basically it is websites and applications that allow users to create and share content in a social area. Businesses need to make sure that they use social media to make sure that they see measurable results. And they want to make sure that this social media is a key priority, to treat it with the same respect and attention as you do all of the other marketing efforts. These are all different ways that we can see different people that use social media. So we talked in class about the different types of social media that is available. I asked which one is your favorite, this type of one. Here's a video. It's not playing right now, but it goes through and it will say from September 14th to 2019, the top trends and what is going to change, and I'll post that in Classroom so you can see that. But these are, again, the top 10 most popular social media platforms from 2014 to 2019. So when we take a look at our forms of social media, basically we're looking at so we can connect with other people, a way to share photos, videos, or other media, discussions. Bookmarking is a great way. Having customer reviews. We have blogging and publishing of networks where we allow people to publish their content online. Internet-based networks, social shopping networks, sharing economic networks, trade goods and services, and as well as anonymous social networks. So when we take a look at the number of people and how social media is used, they're expecting it to hit 3.2 billion active users 2 months by the year 2021. So that's 1/3 of the world's entire population. So social media is there, and it is engaging a lot of people. In a 2018 survey, Buffer found that only 29% of our businesses had effective social media marketing programs. So when we take a look at Thomason found that 92% of consumers trust recommendations from other people over brand content. So somebody saying something on social media will weigh a lot more than the actual company. 70% said that they found customer reviews to be the second most trusted source. 47% read blogs by influencers to discover new products and trends. 35% use blogs to discover new products and services. 20% of women who use social media consider products promoted by their bloggers they knew, and businesses and consumers use social media to make sure that to make their purchasing decisions. So we see that social media is out there. It's gaining traffic, views, recognition. Basically, it allows businesses to share updates, short messages, events with their followers. It's the quickest form of communication in marketing today. So we have social media marketing. It consists of management, creating a large organic communities on social network, advertising, as well as a paid digital marketing effort in order to get new followers. Once you've gained the business of followers, you use that to promote products and leverages. So we take a look at, these are different ways over here on the right that we've gone through since September of 2017 to go ahead and communicate with their customers. So we see 98% of respondents says they're going to get information from Facebook. So social media marketing can be effective when you hire somebody that knows what to do. So someone that is going to do social media marketing has to have the following skills that are listed here. They have to be able to communicate with followers, collect the data, as well as analytics, looking at what information is out there and how are they going. They have to be marketing savvy. They have to understand what they can do to try to meet consumers' needs. Have a mind for data and a way to look at reports to analyze what is happening. They also have to be very tech savvy. You have to be able to take a look at tools, quickly take a look at what needs to go on and go from there. So when we take a look at here, these technical skills, this is HTML. HTML is what is used for writing the back pages of web pages. So we have different examples here that we're going to have in social media. So we have YouTube. YouTube has a huge amount of followers. They'll go through and share information that way. You have your discussion forums, Pinterest, as well as your consumer reviews are going to go through. We have our shopping that we can go through on social media, as well as your Instagram posts. If your business doesn't focus on social media, you're going to be losing out on your competitors. So we have to have these 5 tips to help get great social media. So you have to use social media to drive traffic. Use Facebook or Instagram to share your business and make sure that you're advertising to the right target market. The use of video on social media is going to engage our audience and keep it growing. You want to make sure you give your followers a view of your business, promote any upcoming products, any sales, or anything that would come up from that way. You also need to build your brand awareness by using influencers on social media to promote for you. Having an influencer can be very effective and can be more convincing than celebrities to purchase your items. You have to have value to your followers before asking for anything in return. Customers like to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. So you need to make sure that you take care of them and show them how their business can help them every day before asking for a sale. You can also use your social media to differentiate yourself from competition and tell your brand story. Basically, brand story is the tool that you use to connect with followers to increase their loyalty and sales. So to get ready on social media, you need to have a strategy. We have 8 steps to creating social media marketing strategy. So the very first thing you have to do is you have to set your goals, and you want to make sure that your goals are what are considered SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that goes for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So when you set a goal, you want to say, oh, I want to have more customers. That doesn't mean anything. You have to set a goal that's going to be something that's specific. You know how many visitors you have now. What do you want to see it to? Measurable means how are you going to know whether or not your goal is successful? Attainable, is this something that can be done? Realistic, don't forget about the things that you need to do. And time-bound, you need to have a specific time that we need to go through and achieve your goal by. So again, the first step of creating a social media marketing strategy is set your SMART goals. Number 2 is to know your audience. Okay, think about what your followers want, what their needs are, and gather that data. Your third step on your social marketing media strategies is take a look at your competition. Who is it? What is their data analysis? What social media tips or tricks are they using? Be aware of what they're doing. Okay. Step number 4 is conduct a social media audit. Reflect and examine on your current efforts. What works? Who is your target audience? How do you compare to your competitors? And then step number 5 is going to be to go through and create those social media accounts and improve your existing profiles. So what channels do you want to use? What is the strategy you're going to use on each one? Use keywords, make sure you use images, all of that to grab your audience's attention. Last 3 steps for our marketing strategy is going to be to go through and find inspiration. Okay? So what are some social networking success stories? We're going to have an activity that we're going to do in class that you're going to go through and read about some social network success stories. You're going to have look at accounts, campaigns, find your favorite brands and see what they do, because that's going to influence you on what's going to happen. You also need to create a social media content calendar. Basically, you need to go through and set time frames on what is going to be updated, who is going to be doing it, how is it going to go out, send emails out, make your Instagram posts so people will see you and be able to interact with you. The last step is always to make sure you take a look at what you've decided to do and then make adjustments, okay? You're going to find some things that are going to work well that you thought would be okay but really was a big hit. You got to track your data and make changes to make sure that your social media is doing what you want it to for your company. So we have our different sources that go along with this. So make sure that you have your note sheet filled out from this presentation. You are going to get some points for that.